All right. So there are three types of videos that if you can make, they're going to absolutely blow your business up on YouTube, but they're kind of hard to make. All right. So let me tell you exactly what these three are. And also let me tell you kind of like the process that I went through to discover this as well. So I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, the three videos are one, testimonial slash interview slash case study videos. So these are obviously testimonial videos. That's pretty self-explanatory. But then you got interview videos where you actually interview your clients. And then the third type is a case study video where you can either do a case study on your client or you can actually just turn your testimonial into a case study. So you take little snippets of your testimonial and then you intersperse commentary on how, like, what problems this person had and how they were able to overcome their problems. And usually these problems are going to be the objections that almost everybody has, right? And there's ways of doing this with AI. I actually talked about it in a video on this channel. I did this last month with a bunch of different videos, turned my testimonial videos into case study videos. And in about 2 to 3 hours of work, I turned it into $50,000 in revenue, which was really nice. And so that's the first type of video: case study, interview, testimonial. Of course, these are hard to get because you actually have to get clients' results, and that's why most people don't have them. Now, additionally, on top of having to get clients' results, another reason why they're hard to get is because, and to be fair, this is true in a lot of niches, a lot of my clients don't want people to know about their YouTube channels. I've got clients, for instance, that get 100, 200 views per video and they're absolutely crushing it, making millions of dollars a year. Another client gets 500, 1,000. Another client gets a couple thousand views per video. They're making over $10 million a year. And of course, they don't want other people to know how much money they're making for obvious reasons, because they don't want more competitors, right? So that can be another reason why these are a little tough to get. But yeah, you have to actually get people results in order to get those. And that's why, most of the YouTube coaches don't have very many of them, right? Because they can't get people results. So that's the first type of video. The second type of video is what I like to call a YouTube VSL. And this is basically like a video sales letter that you put on YouTube. And it basically makes a sales argument for why your offer is the best and why your solution is the solution to their problems, whatever their problems are. And you specifically, you and your program are what they should do in order to solve that problem, right? So it makes a very strong sales argument for you, your offer, and your unique mechanism, right? Your vehicle, your unique mechanism, yourself, and your offer. Like, why is it so good, right? And these are super effective as well. And you can basically send people, by the way, from other types of content to these types, both the case study, testimonial, interview video, and also the YouTube VSL. You can just send people to that video and it converts really well. Now, that's a video, the case study and the YouTube VSL. It's a really good idea to actually put that on your homepage in many cases. And then the third type of video that you should make that's very difficult to make, that'll blow up your channel, is like a full course video, right? I'm sure you've seen this before. A lot of people have been doing these full course videos. They're not easy to make. They're actually quite difficult to make. But if you make a good one, put it on YouTube, no one else has done it, it's obviously like a no-brainer. A lot of people are going to watch it. Now, there's a little bit of a problem with the full course videos, and that is you tend to attract people that don't have money, because that's why they're watching a full course videos, because they don't have money. And so a lot of the people that watch those full course videos actually don't have money, and that's why they're watching a full course video instead of buying a course or buying coaching. So that can be a little bit of a problem. With that being said, it demonstrates your expertise and it gives them a little bit of a sample of what it would be like to work with you, because it's like a deep dive on something. And so those can be really good to do as well. So those are tough videos to make, but if you can make kind of like an ecosystem of all three of those videos to kind of like lay your foundations on your channel, After you start building on those foundations, lots of like all the other views you get will start sprinkling down to those videos, and they're just going to be absolute conversion machines. And in fact, you can just stick with those 3 types of videos as well. You can just stick with making those 3 types and just keep going from there, and never make, more mass market content that's either, middle of funnel or top of funnel. And you'll be completely fine. So, if you are having issues coming up with video ideas, like for instance, for these 3 types of videos, I have a title GPT, and we've trained this with a bunch of coaching conversations, both live conversations as well as written conversations. We've also trained it with our own frameworks and methodologies, and you can check that out down in the description and the pinned comment below. And you can also check out one of those case study videos that we did last month, or interview videos where we interviewed Thomas, who basically completely automated his YouTube business and even took himself out of it. You can check that out by clicking right here. Have a good one.